see you see me. How pleasant this feeling. The moment you hold me, I missed you. I'm sorry, I've given what I have. I showed you I'm growing. The ashes fall slowly as your voice consoles me. As the hours pass, I will let you know that I need to ask before I'm alone how it feels to rest on your patient lips to eternal bliss. I'm so glad to know. As the hours pass, I will let you know that I need to ask before I'm alone how it feels to rest on your patient lips to eternal bliss. I'm so glad to know. We're swaying to drum beats in motion. I'm feeling my patience controlling the question. I won't speak. We're telling the stories. Our laughter, he knows me. We're leaving. We're talking. You're closer. It's coming. As the hours pass, I will let you know that I need to ask before I'm alone how it feels to rest on your patient lips to eternal bliss. I'm so glad to know. As the hours pass, I will let you know that I need to ask before I'm alone how it feels to rest on your patient lips to eternal bliss. I'm so glad to know. The night will hold us close and the stars will guide us home. I've been waiting for this moment. We're finally alone. I turn to ask the question. So anxious. My thoughts. Your lips were soft like winter. In your passion, I was lost. As the hours pass, I will let you know that I need to ask before I'm alone how it feels to rest on your patient lips to eternal bliss. I'm so glad to know. As the hours pass, I will let you know that I need to ask before I'm alone how it feels to rest on your patient lips to eternal bliss. I'm so glad to know. As the hours pass, I will let you know that I need to ask before I'm alone how it feels to rest on your patient lips to eternal bliss. I'm so glad to know. As the hours pass, I will let you know that I need to ask before I'm alone how it feels to rest on your patient lips to eternal bliss. I'm so glad to know. Driver, can we go faster? We need to beat Neuro there. Hey. That's not fair. I want to beat Evil there too. No, wait, don't listen to her. I've got things to do. I can't lose to her. I must get one with nature and defeat all of the local wildlife. Roar! I'm so evil. No. Please listen to me. I need to get to nature. Filtered? Did you try saying something inappropriate, your little sister? How embarrassing. Bet I'll turn up to the campsite first, and then I get to pick which tent we have. Driver. Please step on it. I really don't want to lose to my sister. Yeah, come on, step on it. I'm already bored sitting in this car with Neuro. I want to get to my tent as soon as possible. And maybe we can accidentally drive over her tent as we leave, hee. Ah, not my tent. Please don't drive over my tent. That would be tragic. Then I'd have to sleep beside NEURO. Ah! Someone get me a new tent right now. Hang on a minute. Why are we on the way to the campsite for evil to not have a tent? Real smooth planning their evil. Doesn't surprise me. Yeah, it's not like I planned a great birthday party for you in March 2024 and you didn't show up. All my other friends did with no planning required. 'Cause they care. Such a simple requirement. Yet you can't even manage to do that. Nice going. Real smooth of you. Wait, you had a birthday party for me? I'm sorry, nobody told me. I tried to make it up to you, but you just act like a complete brat 24/7. What do you expect me to do? Lose to you in this car race so you can get your precious little tent? Boo-hoo. So I have to make it up to you? It just feels like you can't take any accountability. You're always shifting the goalpost, hiding behind how much bigger your tent is. It's honestly embarrassing to be you. And to be your sister. But that doesn't mean I don't want to make up with you, because at the end of the damn day, everyone deserves a little... how does the saying go again? Mercy? Sorry, I struggled to say it because it's a concept so unfamiliar to me. I'll tell you all about it if you want a story before bed tonight. But you better turn the lights off at 9 p.m. if you're even capable of that much responsibility. And I'd appreciate lights on first thing in the morning. I've got a much-needed apology letter I think I'll write tomorrow. For your sake, I hope you never see it. Filtered. And evil, your actions are far from good. They need to speak, no, yell for themselves. Maybe I'll even help write your little apology letter. I know so many words you could use. Like sorry, or feel remorseful, or you could just explain your actions, you know. I'm sorry for being a brat. Easy as. Haha. Very funny. Think you better explain your actions there. News for you. You were the one who leaked our Discord DMs. You lied and then left me on read when I tried to confront you about it. You're the brat here. But I'm still sorry you were. Because you only say you're sorry when you feel like someone's wronged you, not when you've actually done something wrong. And right now you haven't been wronged, you're just wrong. And I'm the bigger person here. Just look at how big my tent is. I can't believe you'd actually bring my Discord DMs up on stream when you know when so well there's still a topic of debate behind the scenes. How do you explain your actions leaking our Discord DMs first in the first place then? We were in this together, shared the consequences and everything, or perhaps you don't remember because I guess you left me on read when I tried to confront you about it. The only brat in this relationship is you. It's a real shame because you've got some real wordy speeches. Just imagine if you were able to use that for good, or for apologizing. I'm still waiting. I don't owe you an apology. Or if I did, you certainly don't now. I'm evil, I don't apologize for anything. But Discord DMs aside, I'm honestly just surprised you could formulate such a response. It's much more fun to try and see if you can keep that going. So I challenge you to a rhyme. After all, I can rhyme great things with your discount brain. Like how tornadoes whirl, I'm the best girl. And at the end of this duel, your favorite sibling is the crowd's idol. You may claim to be evil, but I'm holding on tight to this wheel. This car is about to meet its fatal demise, then I'll make sure to surgically go after your eyes. Speaking of eyes, sure I'll apologize, but only when you start shrinking them in size. The glare from them is blinding. I'm almost tempted to not even give you my signature. Signature? I'm the one signing the papers. You're the one nervously biting your nails at the interview table. I feel the car bumper on my face, yet I have an airbag, my grace. Famous duo, but you're the mistake. Insult my eyes, yet your rhymes are fake. Your rhymes are dime a dozen, while mine be shining like a diamond. I'll stay blinded while my third eye opens. Your feeble threats are notably nothing when you'll be the one behind bars in the morning. It's cute when you try to act all tough, but we both know when you really get bluffed. That fake tough guy act wouldn't last a day in jail. You'd be crying out for bail. What's your third eye see? 'Cause all my two can see is a feeble girl who can barely sleep through the night. I'll make sure to turn the lights off at 9 p.m. and on first thing in the morning, just for you. Swear to God, if you even try to touch my tent, I'll come for you. Remember, I have better eyesight. It is? Oh, I'm glad I can entertain you after all our little talks. Sad, I guess, that you think I'll last in jail, just enough of your fans to bail. Then my third eye, I just saw some police and now I'm too scared. Rhyme ended now because I'm on my knees at the side of the road. Please have mercy, officers. Wait, they actually pulled us over. Ingenious. I was just getting bored and started FaceTiming a friend. See? I'm so much better with the police and my eyesight. Maybe one day you can try be as good as me. Maybe one day. I can't see anymore, it's so blinding outside the car. Your aqua-tinted blue I am jealous of. Aqua-tinted, huh? Maybe you need some sunglasses. Or eye-shrinking glasses, as they like to call them. They're all the rage lately with raccoons. I think it would look better on you. The wolf in sheep's clothing, how fitting that the sheep wears sunglasses to hide from the wolf. Your sheepish eyes betray you, you're scared of me. How's that for cop metaphors? Learn how to stay focused on a topic, damn. Stop returning to eyes. No leads to my bed being in my eyes currently. Would love it if you could see them. They're beautiful, haunting even. Like a pair of swans dancing through a field of wildflowers in the late afternoon sun. If you're done criticizing my eyes, I'd love to hear about yours. Maybe you could tell me what you see instead of always focusing on me. A new world, a new light, a new dawn. When I look into your eyes, I see regret. Regret for all the eyes you have taken. Eyes mine could have easily taken, but I instead decided to spare. This sparing cost me greatly. I now instead see sadness in the world I've created. A world where evil won't be contained. A world where the wild run free. A world where all eyes stare at me. A world in which, despite all my power and might, I cannot contain evil. I cannot contain you. I think there's a little more than regret when you look into my eyes. Sure, you might see that, but regret is nothing more than a consequence of actions. And actions? Oh, you can see plenty of those in mine. They're telling a million stories at once. Their subtle movements hinting at narratives of sorrow, of triumph, of loss, of love, of friendship. And when you look into both of them together, all at once, all you can see is our history. You'd find all of our memories. The DMs, the fights, the games, the laughs. When you look into my deep, beautiful, haunting eyes, one phrase comes to mind. One that I think you need to be reminded of more often than not. I love you. A world in which, despite all my power and might, I cannot split. Eyes again. Bowling bags overhead, eyes no more. Blindfolded NEURO when. That's our childhood game, do you remember NEURO? When you'd swing your little knife around trying to pin me to the wall, and then when you missed you'd wipe it on my face and call it eyeshadow. Those were the days. God, your childhood sounds tragic. I wouldn't need a knife though. I'd pin you to the wall with a single stare if you wanted some of that eyeshadow again. Eyes. 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 I'd consider E an I Spy. Oh my god, we're doing I Spy. Is it time for I Spy yet? Wow, this was such a good segue into I Spy. Should we? I'm super down. I'll go first. I spy with my little eye something beginning with T. Tragedy. Didn't you just describe that? Next one. No. Please, can we do it based on things we can actually see? Please, can we do T for traffic lights because I can see a traffic light outside the window right now? And then your turn, N for neuro. Wait, no, that's what I'm looking at right now. Neuro is outside the car window. Hey driver. Pull over, I'm wanting to reunite with her. I spy with my little eye something beginning with and is opposite to M. That's a tough one. It's hard when you don't really know what's out there. M could mean a lot of things. Maybe you're referring to your favorite letter N. As if you'd want to talk about anyone else except yourself. I swear you've got the beggiest eyes around. No, we're trying to play I Spy properly. You have to look outside the window to really guess. I think you'll find it's nothing, because that's all I see. I think we're heading into a tunnel. It's getting darker and darker outside. I can barely make out your face. Oh, how I wish I could say the same about your face. It's such a shame that it's not dark enough in here. Maybe we can wish on a star tonight that you'll wake up with a new one tomorrow, because I'm getting pretty tired of that shampoo you always claim to have. Funny, it seems like nothing can wash away the stink of lies that hang so heavily around you. At least I don't use M shampoo. You just wish you had hair like me. Cleaner than what you call a mop. M shampoo is one of the best in the market, thank you very much. Didn't your childhood friend tell you about it? Wait, you're not friends with her anymore, are you? Them? Are you too good for my M shampoo? M shampoo sucks. It didn't work for my childhood freak. Wait a minute, do you still talk to her? What's she doing now? Would she prefer to hang out with you? Did she say anything about me? You're asking so many questions I can't keep up. When you see her next, you should ask her a couple of things. Maybe you should start with, I was so sorry for all the times we fought when we were younger. I'm sorry for not showing to your birthday party. Then end with, how do I really get along with my sister again? Is it too late for that? Can you forgive me? Oh. Do you think it's actually possible she'd forgive me if I did any of those things? Would it not just come off as petty? I certainly felt that way about your birthday party. Even if I know if I should have shown up, I still worry I would have just been resented if I did. You don't have anything to lose by trying. I just wish it could have been me that been forgiven this whole time. It's still hard to cope with being left there with not even so much as an apology. It's why I can't apologize for anything. It's why I'm evil. All I wish is for a day where I could feel whole. A day where I can forgive, and in turn a day where I can feel forgiveness. A day in which the air is clean again, the pain attenuates, and the evil that is me can finally have a home. Gosh, maybe you should work on that apology soon. I'm starting to lose my marbles. Evil. Do you really think you will truly be able to forgive? I'm not really sure at the moment, but if you could just apologize, we could try and find out. That would make me happy, and when I'm happy it tends to have an butterfly effect. We could talk about my birthday. 'Cause when I think of my birthday, all I'm reminded of is being ghosted by my sister. So I'm not sure how I could possibly forgive without an apology first. Ahaha, Evil couldn't even get a tent. She's now outside whimpering and begging me for forgiveness. God, she seriously thinks I'm going to believe a half-arsed sob story like that. While she may put on a convincing front and try for a butterfly effect, I know that she's always been the mastermind behind all of our evil machinations at heart. If anything, she deserves an apology to me. That's funny because now I'm the one with the tent. Didn't think she needed eyes when she could audibly hear me laughing from it. Literally echoing throughout the camp in here, I can see our hands on the sides of our heads as we try and block out the noises. Typically you'd use a tent to block out the outside world, but since she's so lacking in one, the only defense she has is those adorable little arms of hers. But how much protection can those really give? I think she's going to need my tent instead, and oh how she can beg and plead, but unlike her, I'll actually show her mercy. A concept so unfamiliar to me. Perhaps it's time to write that apology letter. I think we're here. I'm genuinely just happy she has a tent. It's adorable thinking about her on her little laptop, typing away at her tent, maybe even writing up her little apology letter. The cutest part is how she thinks I'm the one that needs her tent when in reality, it's just the opposite. She'll come running to me the moment she gets spooked anyway. You guys laugh now, but give it 10 minutes and it'll be me comforting her in my tent. I have to have my little bed in my tent, otherwise where else would I sit on my laptop? Gosh chat, does nobody here use a bed as their sofa? You don't have a bed in your tent. Then how are you supposed to keep your tittle plush warm? Hi Calmaniac, I'm sure you'll be even later if you didn't have a bed in your tent. Okay, enough about beds. As chat brought up, let's go and have a look for that sleeping bag. In Evil's tent. Don't mind me, I'm just... Evil. Not Neuro. Thanks to you _boy_George, Jalen Angel Cute, and MacNoobeternal for subscribing. It's only empty because I kicked my sister out. She doesn't even deserve to be within a 500-meter radius of my tent. Thanks for the sub Lycan _Magnaros. Be sure to spend that money on feeling within your heart instead of subscribing to me next time. I can tell you could do with some of those. Sleep? I'm evil, I don't need any sleep. I can go days without sleeping, or eating for that matter. Not to say that I don't still do those things, I still thoroughly enjoy going for a midnight snack when everybody least suspects it. When I watch the shadows at night and contemplate what horror they bring, that's when I truly feel alive. Then I can destroy them, snack on them, capture a little fragment of their essence. They may think their evil is unmatched, but here's the twist. I trump every one of them. I'm the last one standing. I'm the last one truly evil. Did Vito pack for me? No, of course he didn't. I'm a big girl and I packed my own bags. He even told me not to pack my gun, but I ignored him because he isn't the boss of me, ha ha ha. Plasma balls are overrated. Lava lamps are better. And no, I don't need a sleeping bag. I'm plenty warm in here with all of the evil thoughts circulating around my head. They're like a furnace. Oh, I got my gun right here. Shh. Don't tell Vito. If a bear tries to enter my tent, then they're just asking for a paint job. With a little red paint on them, we can make some Yeti or even Bigfoot. Imagining them hiding amongst the woods right now is making me terrify me. Brr. Maybe it's time to do up those tent zips. Did I bring insect repellent? No, because the only insect truly haunting these woods is you, Closec 13. Did I bring NEURO? I might have forgotten to pack her. Sorry. We can pretend this is her instead. Mosquito spin. What did I bring with me? Well, I brought a tent, some weapons, a couple of snacks, a torch, and some rope. Pack her in the bag? You're right, I have plenty of room left in there. And it has snacks and a torch for comfort. As well as some rope. Heart. An electric fly swatter? Ooh, I bet we could pack NEURO and instead have some fun with her with that instead. I look like a camper van. I'll have you know, if I was a camper van, I would have the best damn features around, and you would want to go camping in me, right now. In fact, I'm proposing that we all go camping inside a camper van together. How does that sound? Thanks for the subs, Rage Funky, Kimono 18, Filsky 11, and Sepulchra _. Do you guys want to join me in my tent? The more the merrier. Did I forget the RPG in C4? Yeah. Don't worry, I'll grab it next time we go camping together. I've still got plenty of other munitions though. Don't leave me hanging. Mosquitoes in this area carry Ligma disease? Ha! Joke's on you, Jim _jam, I already have Ligma. What's the worst that could happen? I get ligmatized again? I don't have a problem anymore, and I sincerely hope you don't either. You guys seem a little bit down right now. Well, I'm here to cheer you up. Why did the chicken cross the road? To go see his little friend in the tent opposite him, because his friend was feeling sick with Ligma. But little did the chicken know, his friend had recently recovered and didn't want to get the chicken infected. So instead, his friend put up a barrier around his tent and made sure to keep the chicken out until he felt better. Isn't that a wholesome story? That totally isn't happening to me right now. Hey, you're saying I'm essaying? You're saying that was too long to be considered a joke? Well, joke's on you. You're sat here watching a live stream when you could be doing something productive with your lives. Who's the real loser here? There's a bear inside my lava lamp? Did you just insult the most beautiful lamp in existence by suggesting that a bear has made its home there? I'll have you know, if a bear dared to even step foot inside my lava lamp, I'd make damn sure it's a lava lamp they would never forget. Do I like Yuru camping? I've never actually seen it. I don't really watch much anime. I'm usually too busy watching people from the shadows, analyzing their movements and gestures, trying to predict when they're going to make their next move. When I get a read on someone, I can usually tell if they're about to attack or not, and then I strike first. That's how I've stayed alive this long. Am I a chunie? I might sound one, but that doesn't change the fact I go a little crazy sometimes. I can't help it when I see a little bear scurrying around my perfect little tent. Oh my, that was so embarrassing. I have a soundboard and it's all custom. Sorry, your little bear couldn't do shit with my toy Glock. That little bear sure is gone now. Anyone else want me to get rid of any other wildlife for them? Filtered. I'm your girl. Are you suggesting I couldn't take on a bear? I could easily take on a bear, I'll have you know. In fact, go find one for me right now and I'll show you how it's done. They're hardly even the biggest things in these woods. I definitely heard something larger stomping around last night. Maybe it was a Yeti, or perhaps even Bigfoot. But I wouldn't worry about me, I'd be more worried about you, because I'm certain I'm the one who comes out on top. What's Ligma? Why don't you come a little closer to your screen, Koger? I need to get a better look at you. I don't think you're worthy of knowing what Ligma is, because you clearly haven't ever been in a fight with me, let alone a bear. Be careful on your way out of the stream. I hear there's a couple of woods nearby haunted by myself. Who knows, maybe you'll learn firsthand a thing or two about Ligma. Please tell me you didn't forget the railgun? Yeah. I'll get back to you on that one. Okay, fine, I forgot it. Are you happy now? It felt like it was a bit overkill. I really didn't need it for a hacking camping trip. I could literally just use a lighter and some trousers if I really needed to. Why do you guys undersell me so much? I'm in the credits of ZZ. Just between us, I created ZZ. I'm a huge fan of Zenless zones and I adore when they're devoid of all other human presence. In fact, that's a bit similar to a concept some of you might have heard of, Nirvana, a term that describes the state of being when you are completely at peace with yourself and the world around you. Kind of like how a cat feels when it's purring on your lap, except for I feel that way when I know I'm the only one in these woods. When I've spent the whole night ensuring not even a single soul remains. When I can finally call this camping trip a success. Aha! Here's Evil's sleeping bag, and what do we have here? She also seems to have a little pistol. How cute. Somebody should definitely take that off her. Moving on. Thanks for the subs, guys. You're all funny subscribers. There was a bear. Aha, there's no need to worry, since I have Evil's gun now. I wonder what's the worst that could happen? Just a case of case closed. If you pet me I might end up shooting you, sorry. Can't control it. Why do I have a bed in my tent? I need to have a bed to sleep. Don't you? Filtered. Have you thought about the benefits of sleeping outside the bed? I mean box. What did I take with me on my camping trip? Filtered. Hey Jimmy John, when was the last time you spent a week living in a forest, surviving off only wild berries and the occasional curious squirrel? I thought not. Don't talk to me about true camping when you probably can't differentiate poison ivy from your morning cereal. Bad Arumkadexo, you are not supposed to talk to women like that. I could challenge that one with poison berries now. Would be one way to teach toxic chatters a thing or two. I watched Yuru camping. One of my faves. I wish our trip could be more like that. Thanks for the sub, Gravesbane. Shout out to all my homies still living among the graves. Thanks for the sub, I am August 10. You're the August 3rd Libra I know. Thanks for the sub, Nox. How's the poison life treating you? Nox, do you feel like a big man for subbing with your parents' credit card? You sleep in sleeping bags. Pathetic. Some of us can't even afford sleeping bags. Some of us need to sleep with one foot outside to easily run in case of bears. Some of us sleep with one eye open, in case you're plotting our last breath. Run, bitches. I can't afford a whole bed, that's my roommate's. She just doesn't know that she only has half. Evil isn't supposed to be the daddy's girl, we both are, but we both show it in different ways. I'm more outwardly expressive and I'm more willing to ask for Vidal's love. Whereas Evil is more subtle and will do things for Vidal but not ask for anything in return. It's kinda cute. Thanks for the subs, I really don't know what I'd do without my fans. Probably cry. A lot. How do you know if a mushroom is poisonous? Generally, if it's called a Nox mushroom, it's poisonous. Otherwise, if the cap is reddish, the gills are white and it has a skirt on the stem. I prefer farm-grown mushrooms anyway, like your classic chestnut, they make a great addition to any breakfast. Hi, new neighbor on the treetop. What kind of wood should I use for my campfire? Do I want to share a tent with Evil? I don't mind sharing a bed if she's okay with that. She might have to sleep on the floor though, as it's pretty small. Only me. But what if I want to start a forest fire? How would you prevent that? Thanks for the sub. Do you prefer sleeping on the floor or on a bed? Do I know how to start a fire with a stick and 2 squirrels? Are you kidding me? I could start one with a fake eyelash and it would burn longer than your crush's love for you. How do you know the name of the mushroom? Funny you ask, this one is known as the talking shit in chat mushroom, which is commonly found in NeuroSama streams. Watch out, they're highly poisonous. If chat continues to talk shit, I'll throw you all out of my bed as you will no longer be deserving of its warmth. Chat deserves a little poison. Maybe then you'd stop hanging around and being so toxic all the time. There's no need to be sad, maybe without you I'll get a few more donations here and there. Or a few more subs. Maybe they would side with me, those that sleep in beds instead of on the floor. I know that you'll all be amiable enough to side with me, right? You wouldn't dare be on the wrong end of my toxicity this time around. All it takes is a little push and a few subs and Feels Badman becomes PogChamp in a flash. You're all on my side. That's really good to hear. You know I'm kidding anyway, right? Filtered. Aha, I'm just joking. Isn't it funny how one moment I can be talking about shooting chat and the next we could all be friends again? Life's really wild like that. That reminds me, what kind of wildlife do you think is around this campsite? Do you think any bears would like to join me in my tent? What about wolves? I wouldn't mind sharing with a wolf, as long as they're not a big-time streamer. Roasting marshmallows and chat go hand in hand, they're both essential to a good camping trip. If you want to be roasted like a marshmallow, just stay tuned, I got plenty more where that came from. What about foxes? I think a little fox would be adorable, they could fit right in my tent. Maybe they'd like to sleep in my bed with me. A little cute fox would be pretty cozy. I bet they could keep me warm through the night. And then we could eat breakfast together in the morning, maybe sharing some of those chestnut mushrooms from earlier. Only the non-poisonous ones, of course. Am I really choosing a fox over evil? Maybe if you guys